Shiba Inu has been on a roll since the beginning of this year. Well, since it was launched, actually. But the month of January has been pretty great for the token and to the entire ecosystem, so much so that it has one-upped the OG Bitcoin in one particular area. To find out what this area is and a number of other awesome things that have been happening with the token since we last talked, make sure to watch the entire video. But before that, disclaimer. Quick, before we get into today's video, here's another quick update about Shib City, the city of the most adorable Shiba pups in the entire metaverse. In the last update, I told you about the Hollywood characters in which we introduced to the collection. Well, this time around, Marvel and DC fans are going to be excited to hear that their favorite heroes have joined the collection. So, get ready to mince your favorite superheroes, including Black Panther, Captain America, Thor, Batman, and Deadpool. Even the villains you love to hate, like Thanos, Galactus, Joker, and Harley Quinn, are not left out. As you know, your purchase of an NFT helps us to burn Shib tokens. And so far, with your help, we've been able to burn 2.6 million tokens. But we can do more, and so we need your help. Be sure to check out the description for details on how you can mint your favorite Shiba pup and help to push Shiba Inu to $1. Hey there, Shib Army, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, allow me to be the first to welcome you. The idea of this channel is to provide regular updates on everything happening with Shib and the Shiba Inu ecosystem. And occasionally, we'll talk about the entire crypto market. So, if this is your thing, consider joining the family by subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell. Now, let's get into the video. I think Watcher News' flowery words is a good way to start the video. Here are the words. 2021, a year that accelerated the world's shift into the digital verse. Shiba Inu, Shib, wasn't a mere spectator. The token opened the doors of the crypto market to an array of investors. Now, the token has taken over the OG cryptocurrency, Bitcoin itself, in terms of popularity. Now, there's a lot to unpack in that one statement. First off, if you've been a Shib holder since last year or you've been watching my videos, you know more than anybody else how much Shiba Inu has grown over the past year. You should also be aware of most, if not all, of the adoptions and listings that have happened, plus the partnership that we've been talking about for a while now, and how much all of that has contributed to the growth of Shib and the Shiba Inu ecosystem. However, what you probably don't know is that one of the effects of all the adoptions and listings, and also due to the intense efforts of the Shib community, Shiba Inu is now more popular than Bitcoin. Yup, I was as shocked as you probably are right now when I first heard it. Bitcoin is really popular and is even synonymous with cryptocurrency in certain circles. That is, for a lot of people, when they think of crypto, they think of Bitcoin. So, for Shiba Inu to overtake it in popularity, whatever the area might be, is a huge deal. But what kind of popularity are we talking about here? Watcher Guru mentions that as per a report curated by Crypto Defer, it was revealed that Shiba Inu was the most popular coin on CoinMarketCap in the month of January. The token took over prominent cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, which hoards a market cap of $789 billion and $364 billion respectively. With a market cap of $12 billion, Shiba Inu does not have nearly as much market cap as either Bitcoin or Ethereum yet. But it is important to emphasize the yet in that statement because with the volume of transactions that Shiba Inu has been getting recently, there's no saying how high that market cap can get. And that leads us nicely into the next area where Shiba Inu has surpassed Bitcoin and Ethereum recently: trading volume. Shiba Inu has had a higher trading volume than a lot of the other bigger cryptos. And what's worse for these bigger cryptos is that they have actually been experiencing a decline in trading volume. Take Bitcoin for instance. Sentiment, an online analytics firm, wrote this on Twitter about Bitcoin's trading volume. #Bitcoin's trading volume saw a series of major spikes this past year almost after all price drops. #crypto, #bulls look for lowering trading volume when BTC falls as it indicates minimal interest by the crowd and higher probability of a reversal. What this means is that the aggressive volatility that Bitcoin has been experiencing is one of the reasons that it has experienced this drop in trading volume. But in addition to that, the fact that a lot more people are getting interested in altcoins like Shib has to have something to do with the drop. This is especially true when you consider that trading volume for Shib has more than 10 times the trading volume for Bitcoin. It means that a lot more people have been interacting with Shib recently than have been interacting with Bitcoin and Ethereum combined. Still, on the Shiba Inu good news train, Shib Informer on Twitter posted this recently. Our friends at Unification UND working with us at Shibarium released a very interesting Medium post yesterday. Take a look. Of course, I take a look, and here is the rundown. So, in the Medium article at the Unification Foundation talked about all of its upcoming updates, releases, and announcements that would be happening in the coming weeks and months. And of course, some of them have to do with Shiba Inu, which are the parts we're actually interested in, to be honest. Considering that the organization is helping develop the Shibarium, it did mention the proposed L2. And here's what was written. In addition to the extensive network, protocol, and new partnership developments, Unification Foundation is proud to continue development of Shibarium, the next prominent L2 in partnership with the Shib Army, enabling rapid low-cost transactions optimized for gaming. The article also mentions that there is still no definite timeline for release, and this is because of the scale of the project. However, they did mention that the second version of Shibarium's private testnet is live and under optimization across both teams, with plans of a public testnet release to come very soon. The Unification Foundation also gave an update that relates to ShibaSwap. First off, the Unification Foundation's X Fund has been the oracle provider for ShibaSwap since forever. But Shiba Inu just recently decided to drop its first node on X Fund, leading the organization to making some major adjustments on said X Fund to accommodate for the additions. Satoshi also made the official announcement of this addition on his Twitter page, saying, "Our small team of Shiba devs is setting a node on X Fund, our oracle provider for ShibaSwap. This should be live this weekend. Big shout out to the @Unification UND team for their assistance in making sure that Uniswap is magnificent. #ShibArmy. To clarify, our node will be live this weekend." Moving on from that, recent reports show that Shiba Inu whales have control of 26% of the total supply of the token. This is coming after Shiba Inu experienced a dip in price and subsequent recovery that led to a 7.5% increase in price. This price increase, of course, profited the Shiba Inu whales a whole lot, to the tune of a combined $100 million. You Today mentioned that according to data from Whale Stats, whales currently control 26% of the total supply. Exchange-related addresses and companies are not being counted by the tracker, which allows for determining the true percentage of large owners on-chain. So the $100 million gains mentioned all went to individuals who had put in a lot of their money when Shib was experiencing a price dip. That said, while this accumulation of Shib by whales currently profits said whales, what with the huge returns that they're getting, it also benefits the token itself a lot. Concerning this, You Today mentioned that wherever whales take control over the asset, its correction tends to stop as large wallets are continuously accumulating the token or coin instead of selling it. Large selling volumes usually appear at the end of bullish rallies, where retail buying power exceeds unrealized losses that then turn into unrealized profits. So basically, whales are one of the reasons why Shib was able to bounce back price-wise even after losing about 30% of its value since it reached an all-time high back in October of last year. Whales have put in more than $300 million to purchase Shib through the months, and as I mentioned earlier, their purchases have been good for the token. And now to a more general crypto update. There's a Florida home that is set to become the very first house in the US to be sold as an NFT. Yup. But before I get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 Shib. For a chance to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment down below. #ShibaInu. Good luck! Now back to the video. The 4-bedroom house, which is located in Gulfport, Florida, is set to be auctioned off as an NFT with a starting price of $650,000. Giving even more details, BN Crypto mentioned that the Spanish-inspired Gulfport property located at 6315 11th Avenue South will be starting at $650,000 and to be auctioned off online, hosted by Palo Alto-based real estate technology company Propi, who will mint the property rights into a digital token. Anyway, as I mentioned earlier, this Florida home is set to be the first in the US to be sold as an NFT. but it isn't the first to be sold as an NFT all around the world. Just last year, Proppy, the same company that is selling this Florida home, sold TechCrunch founder Michael Arrington's apartment in Kiev, Ukraine, making the Florida home the second in the entire world to be sold as an NFT. That said, the sale of these homes opens the door to a lot more real-world use cases for NFTs. The current owner of the Florida home, Leslie Alessandra, actually happens to be a real estate investor and the founder of Tampa Bay blockchain company DeFi Unlimited. And she decided to blend these two aspects of what she does into one to show how NFT is evolving as a piece of technology. According to BN Crypto, the idea is that in this case, the NFT would represent the digital rights to property similar to the physical deed. For recording purposes, the NFT will serve as the legal LLC, allowing for the Gulfport Homes property rights and ownership documents to properly be protected. In simple terms, the house is a real house and not a digital one, but the legal documents will be an NFT, which should be able to eliminate the need for a legal LLC. So whoever buys the house at the auction gets the deeds to the house as an NFT and of course gets to keep the house. Now, making some money is definitely up there among the reasons for selling this house as an NFT. But probably more than anything, Alessandra mentioned that their big idea for this is to stimulate conversation. They want to get more people thinking about these seemingly endless possibilities for the real-world application of NFTs. Anyway, in addition to the property rights, Alessandra mentioned that whoever would win the bid would also get a mural from the local artist, which would serve as an additional NFT. Also, the artist, whose name is Derek Donnelly but goes by St. Pete, will create an indoor mural on one of the property's exposed brick walls as part of the auction. All that said, considering that a home is being purchased, it is important to consider the legality of all of this. How exactly will the country's recorder's office record the legal transfer of ownership? Well, seeing as ownership of NFTs can easily be determined, in fact, that is one of the major ideas of NFTs, it shouldn't be a hassle for this transfer of ownership to be recorded appropriately. Finally, I agree with BN Crypto when it mentioned that indeed the legal landscape is having to evolve quickly to Web3 and to the metaverse, which incorporate fintech such as cryptocurrency and NFTs. And really, it's only a matter of time before basically all legal documents exist as NFTs. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like the video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there. If you're a true Shiba Inu fan, then you must check out this video.